Okay, I finally managed to make this work. I'm just gonna leave a couple of seconds for me to fix the camera angle, which at the moment is cloudy, and for people to join us. Okay, let's see, is anyone in the chat? Mm. Hi Alexa, hi Shreya, hey guys, hi Alaka, hey, I'm so happy to have you here. Hi Ananya, hi Branded Bandri, Wintergreen, Bianca Denisa, hey Adriana, Yulia, Lulu, Hoishi. Hey guys, I'm so happy to have you here. It's been a journey to actually get here tonight. So I'm going to try to shake off all the little tiny annoying things that happened in the process of me getting here and doing this live for you. Hey, we're in the middle of 2 retrogrades, so everything that can go possibly wrong could go, you know, so please be patient. I am really plugged in. You guys are not able to see what's happening here, but everything, my light, my phone, my laptop, hi Eva, hi Usman, they're all plugged in. I got the cards, I got the Tibetan bowl, I got a candle for you guys. We're gonna do quite a lot in this session tonight. I was filled with ideas. I do think that I should pare them down a little bit, but then I thought, no, I think the collective needs it. I think, you know, initially, guys, I wanted to go incognito during this Venus retrograde. Hey, Allah. Oh, yeah. So that was the motivation. I wanted to disappear for 40 days and 40 nights. I was like, my ascendant is ruled by Venus. This Venus retrograde is gonna be terrible for how you will look, for how you will divinate. Don't show yourself to the collective. But then I started receiving these messages from you guys saying, like, you're feeling low or you're feeling tired or what's happening with all this pain in my body. And then I was just like, zoom, all systems active. I don't know, it's maybe my light worker role. I was just like, I can't leave them. I need to do something, you know. Thank you so much. Tonight we're going to talk about Venus and looking good and feeling good, okay? So I want to begin by first doing a cleansing. It's actually, the full moon is taking place right now at 7 p.m. in on Bucharest time, which I think it's also Cairo time, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, two of your exes contacted you, Che Wei Sun, Grace the Wizard. Oh, I missed you a lot too. So before we get into the stories, you guys need to know that tonight I'm going to do my makeup. I'm going to talk to you about a couple of things that I've been thinking of regarding the collective, regarding Saturn and Aquarius. I'm going to pull cards. I have here the Good Tarot, the Sam Ain deck, and I also have here the Heal Yourself cards. I'm going to pull some cards for the collective to see what this retrograde corridor needs to tell us. What is happening here? What does Cancer energy want to tell us? But first, I have my Tibetan bowl here, which was kindly gifted to my channel by one of you lovely subscribers. So we're gonna do some resonance clearing. Yeah, it's really, really important at the moment with Uranus and Taurus. We perceive these changes that are filtering through from the ether, from the cosmos here on Earth. We perceive them with our senses, and we're developing our extrasensorial senses. My gosh, you guys you're sharing so many hearts. Yes, please do that. Okay, let's flood the collective with positivity. We desperately need positivity. Bring out the sun emoji, bring out the hearts emoji, bring out, yes, exactly, perfect. Just flood the collective with love. As you guys know that whatever we put out, we get back, yeah? So if you're looking for an extra oomph and love, you can flood the collective with love from a selfish point of view, okay? You don't have to do it for other people, but because it's good for you. Okay, so let's start the cleansing. Ah, you heard that, right? The energy is so low. Okay, let's do it again. So, full moon in Cancer, please help us cleanse the collective energy. Please help us tap into higher positive emotion and cleanse the frequency through your resonance. I could catch it, but it's still so low. My God. Okay, give me a second. I need to hydrate. I am drinking some aloe vera juice. I have this queen of aloe vera that I got in a shop. I'm actually, it's strange times to be sober, but I decided to let go of drinking wine. I really like my glasses of wine at weekends, but because I know that Jupiter is conjunct Neptune and Pisces, I need to be incredibly awake this year, which is a very strange moment in history to be sober and awake because most people are trying to escape. But I felt like I really needed to do this, so I don't like to announce these kind of things. Ram Dass, the famous Western philosopher, actually said that the moment when you announce something, you killed it. The moment when you announce, I'm quitting drugs, or I'm no longer drinking, or I'm going to sleep 12 hours a day from now on. That's the moment when you're going to do exactly the opposite, because by just saying it, by declaring it, you already completed it. So I hope that I'm not gonna go back to my daily glass of red wine. I just feel like I really need to kind of cleanse in this period, because I think that, when you're doing divination, you need to wait a while for the alcohol or the substances to come out of your body before you're ready to read for the collective. I'm not able to actually read if I'm in between states of consciousness. So just to cut the time short, because I know a lot of people need us, me and all the other people that are doing this occult work, I basically made a decision with myself in the spirit to just be as woke as possible in more ways than one. But now let's go back to the Tibetan bowl, okay? Let's pick up the frequency, let's raise it. Yeah, now. I finally caught it. Okay, so finally, okay, you heard it, right? You heard how it was piercing, the resonance. It's really soothing to listen to a Tibetan bowl because it works on both of our sides of the brain. So it's creating this very relaxing effect where we feel that both sides of our brain are stimulated. And the higher the sound goes, the more it pierces through the negative energetic frequency. You saw at the beginning how hard it was to lift it off the ground. In a similar way, our energies at the moment are very much like, it's like they're being gravitationally pulled to the core of the earth. So I would strongly suggest, guys, that you wear a lot of bracelets, a lot of your semi-precious stones. I have here aquamarine for Jupiter and Pisces. Aquamarine is the gemstone of Pisceans. I have here rose quartz for love, for Venus. And I have here as well this pearly bracelet for the moon in Cancer. Rubies, rhodonites, and pearls are some of the things you can wear at the moment to activate Cancerian energy. Okay, so following this initial Tibetan sound cleansing, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull some cards for you. So let's see. What are the themes of these retrogrades, of this retrograde corridor? What are the collective themes? And then I'll get into the get ready with me, okay? I'm gonna do some crazy flashy makeup as I talk to you about the spell that I think we can all use both. I have a feeling I'm talking to a person here, but I'm talking to a variety of you. Hi Bri Devi. Okay, so the messages for the collective that appeared from the Heal Yourself reading cards are dreams. Number 3, we communicate a lot because 3 is the grandmaster number of communication. And dreams, right? Jupiter and Pisces, we communicate a lot with our loved ones, with our ancestors, with our inner child that needs some healing, with the variety of different dimensions, right? The above, the below, the timelines of past, present, and future. We actually communicate in these realms through our multidimensionality in our dreams. So there is a feeling here that, I don't know if you guys are experiencing the same. I feel like I need so much sleep in this period. also because I've been doing so many personal readings last week, and I really need to take my time with personal readings, guys, in this period because of the retrogrades. I'm trying not to make mistakes. So if I haven't replied to your messages or if I haven't booked you in, it's coming. Just be a little bit patient, all in divine timing, okay? I feel that there are so many energies filtering through me at the moment. And Jupiter, because it has this expansive energy, and together with Neptune, it's coming closer to that conjunction where a lot of things are going to overflow, burst open in April, between the 7th and the 14th of April. And all this energy is conjuncting my Mercury, my mind, my conscious mind, and my Sun, my identity. So I've been feeling ever since 2022 began, like things are filtering through me, like I'm a channel and I'm expanding. But it's draining me of energy so quickly that I feel like after I do 6 or 7 personal readings, I faint. Like I just drop into my bed and I have these intense dreams, astral travels. And then I wake up and it's like, wait a minute, but I haven't finished what I was doing in my sleep. And then I also wake up with a lot of pain here at the back of my neck. And if you guys follow me on Instagram, I recently asked for your opinion. Are you experiencing any pain in your bones, in your wrists, in the back of your neck? And so many of you wrote me that yes, you're going through certain muscle pains, back pains, tension everywhere in your body, and it keeps moving around. That's the interesting part. So it's not like, oh, I have a broken limb, or oh, my back has this pain that I've been carrying for days. Just it's moving around. One day something hurts you here, one day something hurts you there, you know? And these are all Ascension symptoms. And especially if you get pains at the back of your neck, this is a very important spiritual point. It is the spiritual gateway that could be activating at the moment. Which reminds me as well of Matrix and how Neo got plugged into the Matrix and unplugged into the Matrix exactly at the back of his neck, right? Interesting. Anyway, but the Matrix and the Wachowski brothers, when they wrote the Matrix trilogy, was inspired by a lot of Buddhist and Zen koan understandings of reality, you know. Anyway, moving on. See, my voice as well. My voice is trembling as well. So yeah, Uranus in Taurus. Taurus rules the throat. So a lot of these downloads, a lot of these changes that are happening at the moment, we are feeling them through the body, through the food that we ingest, through the different types of things. Like some of you are taking spirulina or arugula, or I don't know, like all sorts of vitamin C or vitamin D enhancements to make it through the winter and through depression or through all of the changes that are taking place at the moment because of the pandemic. And these are also changing the way we relate to our body. They're changing the way we look, and they're changing as well our senses, so how we perceive reality. The other card that we have here is rejection. Okay, so we had dreams together with rejection. A lot of us are healing our heart during our sleep at the moment. Jupiter in Pisces is facilitating this. Whatever you can't find answers to, clarity during the daytime hours, at nighttime it comes out. Your unconscious mind already knows what you need to do, is already doing the healing for you. All you need to do is consciously participate into it, and not to worry so much about these symptoms, but to breathe in and breathe out. Allow them to flow through you. The path of least resistance is what will make 2022 a really yummy experience for you, my loves, okay? So when in doubt, surrender. When in doubt, let go. When you're pushing hard towards something, I need to know what this person wants. I need to finish these deadlines. I need to get a clear answer on, the thing I was bidding on, or that job interview I applied for. Pull back, let it go, and that's when it comes back to you, yeah? Those of you that are water signs, you know this intimately. Scorpios, Cancers, and Pisces live this on a daily basis. This is how a water sign operates. They win everything when they let go, when they surrender, when they give it up. That's when it comes back to them. That's why they have this infuriating charm, especially Scorpios, when they pull back emotionally, that's when people want them. So let's see. What do the witches advise? Oh no, a card fell to the floor. Sorry guys, I'm just gonna bend to pick it up. I'm back. Okay, we have here the altar. Do you have a sacred space in your house? Do you? You don't? Well, what are you waiting for? Create it now. That's my Aries North Node coming out. Cancer energy, the home, the womb, the space where we can retreat, to relax, to create, to have sexy times, right? To express ourselves. The space where we can just be in our pajamas and eat chips off our belly buttons, you know? Uh, the space where we can truly just let ourselves go. It's exactly the opposite of Capricorn energy, which is all about that $1 million suit and, you know, gold cufflinks and signing contracts, you know, and wearing Gucci and Prada and Armani and taking photos of you with your $1 million phone and making everybody drool because you look so good and so rich and so successful. That's kind of like the more material aspect of Capricorn, because the sea goat has two aspects. There are highly spiritual Capricorns out there. Those are the ones that are building legacies on their hearts that will last for centuries. For example, like Patti Smith, somebody that I really enjoy following on Instagram, and I really love her work more than her music, to be honest. I really like her literature more than her music. But she's just an example of how Capricorn energy can be used in that not so flashy, not so wealth obsessed, not so material aspect. Like, for example, the Hadids. For example, the Hadid sister, Yolanda Hadid, is a Capricorn. And you see that, okay, I'm not going to get into that, but it's a lot about the looks, it's a lot about the money, the family, in parentheses. Anyway, coming back to the altar, because that's the important aspect that we need to focus on. So we have here a sacred devotion, a worship skin deep, rising from the ash, the waters you keep. Wow, this is so, I got goosebumps when I said this, because the waters you keep, right? Cancer energy is very retentive. It holds on. It has that hoarder aspect, right? Cancerians sometimes form memories with the objects, with the food that they eat, with everything in their life. So they find it hard to let go of that plastic bag that, for example, an Aries or a Sagittarius might look at them and be like, why are you holding on to that bag? What's wrong with you? You know, throw it away. Well, a Cancerian is like, but you don't understand, because that bag was given to me when my mom found out that she had a disease, and that broke my heart that day. So I need to hold on to that bag, because that bag is a memory of when my mom told me that really harsh news. So that's kind of the things, you know, like people who have Venus in Cancer, Moon in Cancer, Sun in Cancer, Cancer ascendants, very retentive individuals. You know, they shy away, they pull away. And when a Cancerian pulls away into their private world, it's like they pull away objects with them. It's very interesting. They pull away emotions, objects, the surrounding energy, they pull it with them. And much like a Pisces, they need to learn to not hold on to those feelings, to let go of the feelings, not necessarily of the memories or of the objects themselves. They can let go of the objects if they want to, but it's important to learn to discriminate between the feelings that pertain to the past and the feelings in the present, because things can be changed. They don't always have to be so stuck and dense. The other card that we got, none other than the veil. There we go. So we have here, it's quite possible your eyes have become the fog in which you dwell, a half-swallowed glimpse of all that you truly are or can be. Wow, if this isn't the description of these Venus retrograde and Capricorn feelings, then I don't know what. That the tears you bleed are ready for the storms to turn the skies inward. Sorry guys, if I sometimes pronounce words very strangely, it's because my inherent Romanianism comes through. I am a bilingual speaker, but when I try to rush, it's like I pronounce words in different ways. So we have the energy of the world beyond the veil, reminding us who we are at a soul level, not just physically how we look. At the moment, Venus is resting. It's not about physically how we express ourselves. You might find it hard to wear makeup in this period. You might find it hard to look at yourself in the mirror and to say, wow, am I really pretty? You might be too focused on what is not going right, what you need to correct. But keep in mind, this energy is going to lift from us. It's an illusion at the moment to get us to go within. What is your relationship to inner beauty? Do you value it? Are you connected to your inner beauty? And if you're struggling with it, then let's do a full moon ritual right now. I'm just realizing that I don't have my mirror here with me, which is something that I should have prepared for this, guys. Wait. Is it someplace here? No, I'm just gonna use the mirror behind me. Yeah, I have a mirror behind me, so I'm just gonna use what I have. Use what you have. Another important insight. Use what you have. Work with what you were given, because you were given beautiful things, but you might not prioritize them. You might not think that they're good because you're comparing yourself to other people. And that's one of the most toxic things that is possible, because that breeds envy and that breeds competitiveness and just this demonic energy of, you know, I want what you have. Why can't I have what you have? And we need to shake that off, okay? We need to just move around it. So, for this full moon inner beauty ritual, I was inspired actually by Patty Wigington. I am recently reading about full moons and herbal healing, medicinal properties, and of course, my email is not loading because Mercury retrograde. Why would things work when they can just not work? So she has here a very beautiful prayer that I prepared for you guys, but apparently I'm not able to access it for reasons unknown. Okay. Anyway, we keep moving forward. Let's see. So maybe I just need to freestyle this. Maybe you already know. I already know what I have to say because I've been studying it, but I was relying on a prop rather than on my intuition. Confidence issues, the second thing, yeah? So, in her book, Patty, I'm going to link at the end of the stream, I'm going to link her book down below so you guys can easily purchase it on Amazon if you so wish. She advises that you light a yellow candle, yellow for confidence, for the solar plexus chakra. I have here a golden yellow candle, which I purchased for the new year, and it's still going strong. So you light the candle on the night of the full moon. And to prepare for your inner beauty ritual, when you light the candle, you need to say that I am beautiful inside and out, and I accept myself the way that I am. Now, what she suggests is that you place yourself in front of the window or outside if you can, if you have this luxury of being able to go outside and have the full moon like drenching you with the rays. You take a mirror, a compact mirror, just a normal mirror, maybe a reflective mirror that is around you, maybe the mirror that you have on your car, if you don't have anything else. I guess the mirror that you could have on your phone as well. I'm just reminded of the fact that we have this wonderful world of apps. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, so we have this mirror, and what she suggests is that you have the mirror showing you, reflecting you, and also place it in such a position that the rays of the moon also get reflected into the mirror, so that the mirror can capture both the rays of the moon and your reflection. And as you look into the mirror, you need to get in touch with the energy of the moon by saying a little ritual. I had the words here. Unfortunately, I cannot access them because email issues. But I remember that her incantation began with, Sister Moon, may your rays bless me with an acknowledgement of my inner and outer beauty. Descend your light upon me for the revelation of my true beauty for everyone else to see. God bless, so may it be. Yeah? And then what you need to do is to take this mirror that has been charged right now by the rays of the moon. I have my moon over here, that's why I have a window, my little alcove, and the moon's rays are streaming through. Then take the mirror, and the light has closed. Oh no. Yeah, so sorry guys, my light kind of gave up. Mercury retrograde, okay, we're just rolling with the changes. We're not going to get upset because it is what it is. You can't control this energy. You can just work with it. There we go. See? And we can always correct course. Again, another intuitive lessons from all these mishaps. So you take the mirror that has been charged by the moon's rays and your reflection and the incantation you have said, place it in somewhere where you can see it every day for the next 2 weeks. Every time you go in front of the mirror, look at it and say, I am beautiful. Just that. You don't need to say more, okay? You don't need to make funny faces. You don't need to make a tongue out or anything. Just, I am beautiful, in the full acknowledgement of the queen you are, okay? Or the king. I'm not sure if there are any men watching us at the moment, but if you're a man, or a man that identifies with his more feminine side, then, you know, pick and choose which one you like most, queen or king. So that's basically the whole ritual. It's very simple. You don't need much. You just need a mirror and a yellow candle or a golden candle. And you can easily amp up your connection to your inner and outer beauty by doing this. Okay? Okay, so now let's get to the get ready with me part. Let's put makeup on. I was really inspired for today's makeup by Stanzi Potenza. Do you guys know her YouTube channel? She's so funny. I was just watching her today because she's actually incredibly humorous. I love her. Maybe I can link her channel down below. I love her because she's rough and tough and sarcastic and a feminist and gay and incredibly cool. I don't know. She wears these beautiful looks. So she had this green look where her eyes look like the sky and she had some white dots on them. And I thought that would be, yeah, that would be a really good makeup for Cancer energy. Sometimes, I don't know if you guys have this, if you're a Mercury in Pisces like I am, sometimes when I get too hot or I speak too much, I go through these moments when it's almost like the energy is saying, whew, you need to breathe. No more talking, you know? So that's why my speech patterns are a little bit woo. The thing is that my Mercury is also trined Pluto. Maybe you guys have this in your chart as well. So if you have Pluto in Scorpio and Mercury in Pisces, chances are that they're making a very harmonious aspect. So I really love my Mercury trine Pluto because it's giving me that power to concentrate on certain things. It's taking away a little bit from the wishy-washiness of a Mercury in Pisces. Okay, yeah, so I was watching Stancy. I got really inspired by her makeup, and I also like the fact that she is you know, she's making people laugh in this period. I am very drawn towards people that make us laugh because this is coming in a very short currency at the moment. And this week, you know, sorry guys, I think my lamp is like, hey, I want to go to sleep. I'm tired. Maybe the battery is dying out. Oh no. Come on, come back. Come back to life. Yeah, you see? So this is the same kind of energy per meeting in the collective at the moment. You might wake up one morning and feel, ah, today is a good day. My energy is going to be like this for the next week. And then the next day you're like, no battery. Niet, nada. I cannot get up. No me puedo mover. You know, it's like, no. Okay, so I have here this cosmic palette. And I'm going to, I think, dabble in this energy, which is Saturn. This is the color Saturn, this seafoam green. Not sure why Saturn is so green. I don't know. Maybe the people at Makeup Revolution would like to explain in a statement their astrological choices. But this moon in Cancer is opposed by Venus in Capricorn, by Pluto in Capricorn. It is squaring Saturn in Aquarius, so it feels heavy. I'm not going to lie. A lot of you have told me that you're feeling depressed, low on energy, not so pretty. Hopefully we're changing a little bit with the energy we're putting into the collective at the moment. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something quite unorthodox because, you know, I love challenging the status quo and the powers that be. Also, this moon is conjunct my Lilith in Cancer. And men have been very randomly critical with me on the street as I was at the postal office or trying to do my shopping. Great, at least you can see the large amount of makeup that I am putting on my eye, even if I am challenged by the light at the moment. Which is a strange position to be in as a light worker, I'm going to admit, you know, this is a bit strange. I mean, the other thing I could do is just to open up the larger light It's not as nice as the tiny one. Okay, there we go. We're gonna keep pushing through. I feel like I'm Marilyn Monroe during an air raid trying to put on her makeup. Not that I am as beautiful or as talented as Marilyn Monroe, but it's like I feel like I'm trying to glam up during an air raid, you know? That's it's like the world is burning and I'm trying to put on crazy amounts of makeup. Um, it's gonna feel a bit strange, guys, I'm not going to lie. Okay, so what I wanted to talk to you was about this moon in Cancer that is squared by Saturn. Saturn is about limitations. It is about blocking womb energy, blocking femininity. Women might feel more critical towards themselves, and by definition, we're manifesting a lot of critical interactions in the collective. If you're born in 1987, you could have Lilith in Cancer, like myself. So this moon is conjunct wild, independent, Lilith-like energy. And it's making you want to throw your lamp away because it keeps shutting down. I'm just going to do something unorthodox and open up my other light. So yeah, it isn't this bright. I'm sorry guys, I'm gonna do my best to try to, maybe if I, let's see, so it's currently plugged into this battery that is dying out. Sorry if that was a bit loud. Sorry, technical difficulties. Please enjoy your tea, your coffee. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna take it. Okay, now it has a source of power that is constant and it is plugged in. So I hope that it can stay like this. And let me just turn off the other one. There you go, guys. You saw my pajama pants as well. Okay, so hopefully now it will stay like that. I need to put a bewitching spell on the light as well, not only try to charge up the collective. Why don't you use the lamp above your bed? Because it has a very small cord. That's the problem. I have a cord issue. Sorry, my dirty mind just stepped in. Yeah, I have a cord issue. I'm lacking cords in my life. I cut all of them with the help of Archangel Michael, and now, remarkably, guys, how are you doing with the exes? A lot of you are telling me that your ex-boyfriend is trying to win you back or exes are resurfacing. For me, it has been a process of just having exes in my mind. Like during my sleep time, all of a sudden I'm thinking of somebody I completely closed the connection with years ago. And by daylight, so I think of them at nighttime, and by daylight, I feel a sense of peace, like something is closing in. Yeah, do I look like a blue raccoon enough for you guys? Perfect. Yeah. So I'm now gonna go in with the color. This is insane. I'm sure that any respectable beauty YouTuber is like going like, please kill me now. What is she doing? I'm sorry, I'm not I'm not a professional makeup artist. Actually, makeup has been something that I had to teach myself. My mama was not really into teaching me about femininity. She didn't teach me how to cook. She didn't teach me how to dress. She didn't teach me how to put makeup. Everything I had to learn on my own. So please forgive the lack of inexperience, but I hope it's entertaining for you guys. And this color is called Retrograde, and it looks like somebody just beat me up, which is apt for the energy of this retrograde. That, as I said at the beginning, it feels like it's pulling us down to the ground. It feels like we're being pummeled to the ground by this energy. It's also so much Saturn energy, such Saturnian energy. And to begin anything with Saturnian energy feels like an effort, feels like a very big undertaking. I do feel that we're still in 2021. I think that 2022 will begin as soon as Pisces season kicks in and Jupiter will be illuminated. Oh my god, this is insane. This is insane. I think I'm kind of liking it. I feel like a member of Susie and the Banshees, which is my hopes and dreams and aspirations. Do you guys enjoy the 80s? I think the 80s are having a comeback, especially as Pluto hits Aquarius in March 2023. And we're going to have a case of the last time when Pluto was in Leo. But that wasn't in the 80s. What am I talking about? That was a lot of Scorpio energy in the 80s. But I think Jupiter was making some interesting squares right about the time when people just exploded on the scene with big hair, right? That incredibly insane perm, which I pretty much enjoy. I really like it. Anyway, coming back to what am I doing to my face? I don't know. Experimenting, exploring. Retrograde energy is a lot about making certain mistakes, making certain fashion faux pas. I'm sure that I'll watch this in the future and just slap myself over the head with what was I thinking, but why not? Okay, so now what Stancy did was that she put like, so I want to look like the night sky. In case you guys are wondering what is she doing to her face, I'm trying to look like the night sky. And it's interesting because recently, you can see it. Can you see it? No, not so much. Recently, I've been dreaming of the goddess Nyx. Is this working? You can see them a little bit, but it's this waxy texture on a very powdery surface. Yeah, something tells me that I should have tested this before doing it. Huh. I'm not going to convince myself that this is beautiful, but it is something. It is interesting, yeah. Yes, the goddess Nyx. Actually, I have some goddesses for you here as well. So during this full moon in Cancer, it's super important to choose a deity to kind of dedicate your spells, your energetic hymns, your prayers, whatever intentions you want to set in order to liberate yourself, because full moons are excellent for cleansing. And I look positively insane. I do need to blend all these colors more. Anyway, so I want to show you the goddesses that you can invoke at the moment with this full moon in Cancer. So we have here the goddess Artemis or Diana. She's the lunar goddess of the hunt. She's the twin sister of the god Apollo, the god of light. Fiercely independent. So for those of you that have moon in Sagittarius, like myself, or this full moon is conjunct your Lilith in Cancer, this is the energy to invoke at the moment. We also have, of course, the goddess of all magic, the one that constantly pours into our witchy environments. This is Hecate, the goddess of magic, the tripartite goddess of the moon. Tripartite because she represents the many stages of a woman's life, the mother, maiden, and the crone. We also have here Oba, the goddess of domesticity. I'm just thinking like, I look insane, you know, and I'm talking to you on this very calm, educational tone while looking like a bus hit me. Like somebody just pulled me through a fence backwards. Anyway, yeah, this is the quality content you all came here for, right? Anyway, this is more of an unget ready with me, you know? So we have here Oba, the African goddess of domesticity, right? Taking care of the home, setting up that altar that we talked about earlier, right? Where you can easily tune into the world beyond the veil. Although I think that if I try to summon anything now, they will quickly run away and, you know, wipe my face with one of those tissue cloths. What is wrong with you? Anyway, so we have here the Morrigan. None other than the Morrigan. I think I would be part of her tribe. I think the Morrigan would take me in under her wing, looking at me like, oh, you poor lost child, what have you done to your face? You look like you should be part of my club of ravens. um, it's humbling, right? Venus retrograde humbles us. It shows us that we are not as good as we thought that we were in certain parts, and definitely not in the makeup department. I'm not as good as I thought I was. I do look like I would be able to date the Joker if I really was into him. Um, or maybe an anime character. Like I would be the villain girlfriend of an anime character. Hattori. Anyway, coming back. So we have here Yamoja. Release. Yeah. Let it go. Like in the song. Let it go. Let it go. Don't let it hold any power over you. Like in Labyrinth, right? Jennifer Connelly as a baby being more strong than David Bowie. So there's a lot here about releasing and also cleansing. I do need to drink more water, guys. Which is actually aloe vera juice, but still. Okay. I swear to God, like when I am not tipsy or like sleepy, I feel in my waking conscious states as a Pisces, I don't know, maybe you guys resonate with this as well. I feel more in a daydream world than when I am enhanced with certain substances, you know? Like I'm not actually familiar with a lot. I don't do drugs, I don't smoke weed. My drugs of choice are coffee, wine, beer. I don't even like hard liquor. But wine, it's like, it's very romantic. I always associate drinking wine with poets, you know, and philosophers and the bacchanal. So that's why I really enjoy it. But now, sadly, I had to quit it for a while. Um, but yeah, this cleansing energy is a lot about, the liquids in our life, the substances, the enhancers, the ones that are calming us down. And recently I started watching Euphoria, right? The HBO series. It's really good. It's really, really good. I love the way they created this world where they have a non-judgmental approach to the lives of teenagers, but they also show the brutality of it in a way that reminds me of a Neptune-Pluto transit, because there's something soft and dreamlike about Zendaya's character and her decision to just completely self-destruct herself and escape reality. But there's also something terrifying about, the violence, the sex, the power, the domination, the social media attacks, the bullying. Yeah, it's really interesting. I highly recommend it, guys, if you haven't seen it. Euphoria on HBO. So that reminds me of Neptune energy very strongly. And interestingly enough, Zendaya is actually a sun in Virgo. So she has this Neptune energy since 2012, opposing her sun in Virgo, making her relationships with other people very foggy, you know. It's not as strong to my mind as a conjunction, so Pisceans are actually more gone with the fairies since 2012 than Virgos are, but it's still affecting them, you know. Both Virgos and Pisces have really been struggling to understand their boundaries, where the truth is, what is happening here, you know. So I'm not sure, did somebody actually, wow, thank you, Joflo David, for the money. Did I actually activate super chat? Oh my god. Oh guys, anyway, thank you so much. It will be placed in whatever things I purchase for the channel, okay? So thank you very much for the donation. Eva wants to know her birth chart in detail. Well, you can book a personal reading with me. You know, you can book a birth chart report with me. We have here Inanna as well, the goddess of the sky, and she represents desire. We also have Chang'o, the deity, the Chinese deity of the moon. Actually, Chang'o is said to live on the moon with her pet rabbit. We have here as well Hina, courage. Sorry guys, I'm just realizing my lips are incredibly dry. It's strange, but I swear to God, I drink about 2 to 3 liters of water a day. But much like with sleep patterns, recently I feel that no matter how much I sleep, it's not enough. I wake up tired. No matter how much I drink, it's not enough. I'm dehydrated constantly, you know? I constantly feel like more replenishment, more and more. And I've noticed this that Beanish, for example, Wendy, I talked to them guys and they were saying the same things. Also, Beanish and Wendy, it's interesting because Wendy lives in Southern California and Beanish is at the moment in Japan. They are both crew members that have contributed to the development of this channel, and very good friends of mine. And they've been messaging me on Instagram, letting me know that there has been a tsunami warning in that part of the world. So yeah, tsunamis, right? violent outpourings of water, rain. This will be more and more present in the collective, especially in April. So I would say, guys, amp up that house insurance, get some house insurance, make sure that you have shelters around your environment where you can easily escape to. Make sure that you might even want to travel away from home in April if you live in a coastal region. It's really important that you go someplace more continental, more mountainy. Although, there might be some landslides or some earthquakes there that happen with Uranus and Taurus. Although, to be honest, it's in it's true that other astrologers like Pam Gregory, which I love to listen to, she's been telling that there might be these earthquakes for a while now, and nothing has happened because Pluto in Capricorn is working in tandem with Uranus and Taurus, and they're both very stabilizing energies. They're very controlling. The earth stands still when these energies, metaphorically speaking, because the globe is always turning around, okay? But it's kind of like they bring a sense of stability into the collective. But very soon, in 3 days, on the 19th of January, we are going to have the nodal switch. The signs are moving from Gemini and Sagittarius into Scorpio and Taurus. Tomorrow as well, on the 18th, Uranus is going direct. So Uranus all of a sudden wakes up. Then on the 19th, all of a sudden, the North Node steps into Taurus and the South Node into Scorpio. The North Node is Rahu. It's obsessive energy. It's energy that is kind of like constantly sucking and dragging and pulling, much like what happened to Geminis this year in the last, well, not this year, but in the last 18 months to be more precise. Geminis have had this obsessive energy funneled towards a certain area of their lives, possibly where they had their sun. But now, and Sagittarians on the opposite end, they had to shed a lot, they had to lose a lot, they felt like they were vacuumed. Everything that Sagittarians tried to build was taken away, or was, it's not going to happen. No, no, no. Like somebody slapping your hand so that you don't burn yourself. But now this is going to happen to Scorpios. So Scorpios, get ready. You're going to have to drop a lot of things. You're going to have to shed a lot of relationships, a lot of situations that are no longer tenable. So should I put some eyeliner into this and make it really crazy? Yeah. Okay, so Scorpios, prepare to do some shedding. It's all happening in your highest good. Don't be afraid, my loves, to say no to that relationships, to drop that job that is killing your vibe, killing your desire for life. Better things will come through. But first, the process of letting go needs to happen. And Taurus, oh my God, step into the limelight, Taurians. Your life will never be the same following these 18 months. Not only because you have Uranus there, which is making you all act like Aquarians, and we all know that Aquarius and Taurians don't really see eye to eye on a lot of things because Taurus is tradition, stability, it's the simple things in life. Let's not complicate things, Food, pleasure, art, beauty. That's it. What more do you need? I look healthy, I look good, I earn a good paycheck, I have my home, I have my house. I'm not going to try out different things. Why should I do that when my life functions in a very smooth way? While Aquarians are all about, let's change our minds, let's do something different. Oh my God, I got this idea, let's put it into practice. How can I, create something that helps me live a very comfortable life without pulling much effort? Like, for example, Aquarians predominantly are the ones that worked to give us the television, the radio. They're the ones that possibly are thinking at the moment, how can we teleport things from one place to another, because that's the energy of Uranus. It's about the force of the human ego here on earth to try to challenge the gods, right? It's about, if you look at society, because Uranus represents the social, if you look at society, it's created by our ideas, our collective works. I swear to God, I don't know what's happening, guys, but somebody just called my intercom. I'm not expecting anyone, so I'm not going to honor that, but you see, that's Uranus. I was talking about Uranus. Surprise, somebody's at your door. Let's continue with this eyeliner. I'm going to do something crazy, which is try to pull it all in one go. Ta-da! Guys, please don't try this at home. Please play with the tarot cards, but don't copy anything of what I'm doing here. Unless you are Mary and you want to experiment. What the F? So I really hope nobody's gonna knock on my door because I'm not home. I'm doing this for you guys. Wasn't expecting anyone. But yeah, let's do the other eye, shall we? Are you guys ready? This always gives me so much anxiety. It's like one eye came out okay, you know, hand-eye coordination, okay, I got it, I nailed it. Then I remember I have another eye. So, guys, we got interrupted. Can you still hear me? Yeah? Okay. I'm not interacting so much with you on the chat right now because, as I said, I'm trying to focus on all the other things I'm doing. But yeah, it's so lovely how you're helping each other out. Thank you so much for this. Okay, so let's do this other eye to complete this gorgeous look. It's called Being Pummeled in the Face by the Cosmic Energy. Yeah, I like that. Oh yeah, oh, whew, whew. These are excellent eyeliner skills. There is this wonderful thing that happens between the eyes and the mouth when you're trying to put makeup on. The mouth makes such ridiculous moves. There's something about the muscles of the mouth and the eyes. Like when you put mascara and you go like, why? You don't need to open your mouth, right? But we do. The body is amazing. And that's what Uranus in Taurus conjunct the North Node in Taurus is going to show us. The body is amazing. Every pain in your body, be grateful for it. I know it might sound insane, but it's a way in which your body is saying, hey, stop. What you're doing, not okay. No bueno, yeah? For example, when I get this pain in the back of my neck, I know I need to stop from working. And one way that I wanted to show you guys how to, I'm going to quickly wrap this up, but I dabbed some sandalwood essential oil drops on my fingers. Let me show you. Yeah. So I have some sandalwood drops here and I dab on the other side too. And my massage therapist taught me this move. It's like you put your hands like this, one at the base of the neck here on the center points and the other two at the back right there at the small back of your cranium, if that makes sense. Yeah, and you press. And that's what soothes the pain in the back. You know, that texting neck that we all have because we all look like this most of the time. It soothes the back pain, and it's also it's activating the gate of life, right? So that point over there, the chakra at the back of the neck. And also you could be messing a little bit with the sentinels because you're trying to unplug yourself from the matrix. Hey. Yeah, guys, I feel a very intense energetic rumbling in my sacral chakra, in my belly, following this live with you guys. I hope I have transmitted to you very good energy. Let's do some cleansing, some saging to wrap this up. This is the finished look. As I said, it's called Cosmic Battery. Don't try this at home. Susie and the Banshee style. With my ruffles as well, I'm bringing ruffles back. It's all just a Venus retrograde mashup of whatever can go physically wrong has gone wrong. But we don't care. We're being goddesses and we're being awesome even throughout the mayhem. And now I'm going to sage a little bit to cleanse the energy. I swear to God that I'm going to do one that is more quality. And as soon as the Venus retrograde is over and the Mercury retrograde is over, you will see better makeup. Get ready with me. This is actually done in good fun. The interesting part is that whenever I touch this candle, I have glitter on my fingers. And as a Pisces, I'm obsessed with glitter. So what I like to do is put it around my eyes. There, now it looks like the night sky. This was the missing element. So wait, guys. Wait for the illuminating idea that will make the missing piece in your puzzle. There we go. Now it looks like the night sky. Oh, yes. Yes, now I'm a priestess of Nyx. And we have here some, I think, was it yellow yarrow? I forgot what this plant is called. It was given to me by Araceli. She bought it at the market in California. It's absolutely delicious. It's white sage and this beautiful yellow flower, whose name I forgot because it's late. I'm at the end of a very long week of doing lots of personal readings, and I absolutely love what I do. But at the same time, I think that the full moon in Cancer is reminding us all how to prioritize, how to slow down. So I'm the kind of reader that maybe you guys notice. I can't do free YouTube readings at the same time as doing lots of personal readings. And the beautiful yet overwhelming thing that happens in my energy is that every time I put out a YouTube clip, a lot of you message me for orders, and it's not like it's not like you just go, oh, I would like this small service, I complete it, and then I can move on and create another one. It's like you both want, I want one of this and one of this and one of that, and I want 2 past life readings or 4, yeah. So it's taking a lot out of me to make these readings in spite of the fact that I love what I do. So I'm going to have to think about appropriate boundaries, because I love what I do. I want to keep helping you, but my body cannot keep up. My body, my energy, it's like too drained. So I'm gonna take it very slow. This is what Saturn and Aquarius in the 4th house, the house of my soul, is telling me to do. Slow and steady, okay? So my North Node in Aries doesn't feel so happy about this because I feel like I should be doing things faster, quicker, better. But I'm gonna sacrifice that ambition for the health of my soul, yeah? And on this beautiful note, saging so beautifully, I'm so happy you guys are here. Wayne, Melinda, Gray, thank you so much. I just want to thank you right now. Let's end with a massive thank you. Thank you for being my loyal crew members. Thank you for my new subscribers. Thank you for just tuning in, watching a pick a card reading, tuning out. Thank you for being here live on this chat. Thank you for my Romanian fellow soul family crew members. Thank you for my international ones. It's such a joy and it's such a pleasure, and I look insane like a clown that loves you guys a lot. I hope you'll be able to sleep well tonight. I'm not scaring you. But I do love you a lot, and I hope you're having fun on this channel. Please don't take all the content on my channel too seriously. It's all made for you to enjoy it, to have fun. There is the spiritual side that I have that can go very deep and very intense. There's also this caricature, I have absolutely no problems making a fool of myself. And for the large collective, that's just my personality. It's the dual energy of the Pisces, yeah? The comic and the priest, the person that can be quite superficial, and then the person that can be quite deep and intense. So I hope that you're accustomed to this energy. I hope that you're enjoying everything that I try to put out for you. There are so many things coming, but as I said, slow and steady, because I don't want to tire myself out to the point where I'm just like, that's it, I'm through. I'm done with the spiritual social. No. Okay, let's not exaggerate. And I also want to create quality content that you guys can vibe and resonate with. And for that, I need to rest after I do my personal readings. Okay, so I hope that you guys can rest. Thank you so much, Amy Lynn, for the money. Thank you. So take good care of yourselves. Slow down when everything feels too much, overwhelming, like you can't push through. Slow down, Life will still be there for you to grab and enjoy. The world continues to rotate. The seasons continue to permeate. Permeate. I should be a poet. Anyway, take it easy. Take it easy. Value yourself. As women, we have to get up every morning and fight the patriarchy. Literally, fight it every day, tooth, nail, and claw. Even if your life is wonderful, you know, and you're part of that cloud of goddesses that is revered by the patriarchy, you still have to fight it. It still is coming for you. It still is wanting something for you, you know? So be mindful of that. Take good care of yourselves. There are times when we can go to battle, and there are times when we need to put down the swords and relax. I love you all so much, and I hope that we can grow. Don't be frustrated by the Venus retrograde. I know it's annoying. I know 40 days and 40 nights in the age of information and speed feels like forever, but it will end. All things end, okay? That's the constant thing about life. The only certainty of it being death. And it got really dark and deep for a moment there. But that's the nature of thing. Change, you know, change, flowing with things, you know, the moon goes full, the moon goes invisible in the sky. There are cycles all the time. We flow in, we flow out of people's life. We fall in love, we fall out of love. We have money, we don't have money. We need to rest. We are supercharged with energy. Go with these rhythms, adapt to them, let them come through you, you know? And if you're struggling with this idea, experiment a little bit. Saturn in Aquarius is all about experimenting, doing things differently than how you were accustomed to do them so far. Keep in mind you're a powerful creator, and every day when you wake up, it's a chance to create something new from scratch. It's a chance to destroy something that no longer fits with your life. You know, it doesn't have to be a destruction in a violent way, but it can just be simply as saying, no, not today. Today I'm going to do something else. I'm going to change. I'm going to shake things up. Or I'm going to continue to manifest stability because this is what makes me happy. Okay? So, on this note, I'm sending you lots of light. This has been insane. Sorry about all the interruptions. Take great care of yourselves, and I hope to see you in my next full moon live. Thank you for the person that gave me this wonderful idea. I hope I won't disappoint you as badly as I did with my makeup in this one. Bye, my loves. Ciao. I never know how to end this. I think here.